I want to know where the rest of this main road goes. Clearly there's more to the island. But it doesn't let us go there. Just gonna take this little side bit here. Can I follow this all the way around? I don't know if I'm meant to in my truck, but I can, so... Oop. There we go. Alright, well that gets me onto here. And there's a rest stop off to the left, which I'm hoping has really nice views of the bay. I think it might. I think this has a really nice scenic outlook. Oh, it's very... Wait. Oh, wrong turning. This is just a, like, metal yard. The truck stop, it turns out, was the previous one. Oops. Yeah, this is a truck stop with a view. Oh, so good. Now, what's dawn look like? Because I like the shadows of the trees casting on the water. Okay, they disappear around 9 o'clock. It's around 8. That seems to be a pretty nice time. We'll see how that comes out. Some beehives on the hill. If you rig up a underwater cable across to the mainland, I was just thinking beehives and solar power would be two really good things. Just thinking farming simulator. Get beehives early and get some solar power put in early. And it's a great way to have just a little bit of passive income for your farm and farming simulator. Not a lot. It'll take a while to pay itself off, but it's nice to have it just gradually dribbling in. The sooner you get it, the sooner it can pay itself off. Yeah, if they could do solar farms on the island and then just cable back to the mainland. That's it, there's plenty of solar places on the mainland. I've got more land to work with. This is another really nice view across here. Actually, you know what? This is just going to be a stream of me taking lots of scenic photos, because look at that reflection, though, of the houses. That's so cool. So if we stopped off and came down to the water's edge, you can see how the skybox actually just kind of shifts dramatically. You don't notice it when you're driving, but there's just certain points where it just shifts between different skyboxes and then they rotate. It's a simple but effective way of achieving a varied effect. Alright, get rid of the blur strength. So many good views. I think that's actually looking across to the other side as well, where the hotel is. And then over there is where the port is. It's hard to pick out from this side. Alright, let's go into the quarry. It does not surprise me that a quarry would be the primary thing here. I was trying to find a way out. I'm just going to turn around and go back the way I came in. I think it might be easier. Only problem with relying on a quarry-based economy when you're on an island is there's only so much of it until the island just gets eaten away. But, you know, if people want to make things with stone or concrete, it's got to come from somewhere. There's some interesting boats down to the left there. Oh, it's, like, shellfish farms, I think. Yeah, that'll be, like, farmed shellfish of some description. Not a fan myself, but certainly a good way to use this sort of water area. Good aquaculture. Let's just do a little overtake maneuver here. Sleepy little villages. Oh, and now we go down here instead, apparently. This all feels like it should be unmarked roads. Like, this is the way that we're meant to be going. There's a little rest stop in here. I was hoping that this road would be another unmarked road that we'd be able to drive off to. And maybe find another little viewpoint somewhere, but no such luck. That's the thing, is once you find one, then you're just constantly thinking, ooh, is the next one around the corner? Can I go here? And the game just says no. Most of the time. Another quarry, looks like. But not one that I have access to. Let's actually slow down for these corners. I'm definitely going to cut the corners if there's no one coming the other way. Because otherwise this is way too steep. Then there's a farm of some sorts down here, looks like. It's just a narrow valley of arable land that they've managed to squeeze a farm into. Obviously it would be bigger in real life. This is a 1 to 20 scale that we operate on in this game. Oh, now more breathtaking views. Nowhere to stop and appreciate them, unfortunately. Like, it's convenient that we can just pause the game and take a photo. In real life, you can't just do that. That's why a lot of the time when my wife and I have been travelling around, I'll just be hanging out the window with my camera. So that way I can at least show her pictures later. She's having to concentrate on driving. So yeah, these are the other cool sights that we saw that were visible. That's why even after I eventually get my license, I'll still be wanting to largely travel with like trains and buses and stuff, because otherwise, yeah, you can't take the time to appreciate the scenery you're traveling through a lot of the time. Just gotta find places to stop. We're now on the far side of the island. Ooh, it's skinny through here. Oh, I do not feel like I should be taking it. Yep, I winged that car. This is way too skinny to be taking a truck through here. Oh, and that... the other side of the road I actually have to discover. I'm going to reverse down there so that I can see, because I do not have room to turn around. Actually, maybe I do, because there's an intersection here. So if I go to turn this way, it's a little ways before the blocker. Okay, guys, can you just let me? I'm clearly reversing here. Wait, there's not even a... there isn't anything stopping me going this way. Ah, there's an invisible wall, but not a cross on it. That's funny. And I set the car alarm off. Can you just stop and wait, please? God, why is everyone so impatient? He says, being impatient. This is a hideous road for driving a truck down. Why do you make me do this? What the hell? Yeah, we should not be here. Okay, I'm just gonna go into the gas station again to turn around, because screw trying to do another 3-point turn. barge our way through, because they're not going to stop for us otherwise. We have learnt from experience. There's a gate there. That's dead end. Okay. Right, now let's squeeze our way through here again. Hey, we didn't hit any cars this time. I don't know how. It's so narrow. Up and over a little stream. Like, this would definitely be the nicest place to stay. You catch the ferry across from the main city and find a place to stay for like a week around here. It would be so relaxing. I bet there's some nice walks you can do. And then this must be the resort section. The houses just got much bigger. And sure enough, Hotel Artemia is off this direction. So it's like a country resort sort of thing, I guess. I'm curious to see what deliveries it has available when I get there. I should have discovered everything like around where the viewpoint and stuff is. I should have done that first, because then from here I could just service warp. Can you imagine trying to drive along here with a trailer though? How? How do you get a trailer around these corners? I just think that's physically impossible. And yet, there are deliveries you can take from here. What? Used plastics to Larissa. Yeah, no thanks. What sort of used plastics do you get at a hotel anyway? External contracts. What's around here now? Empty pallets to Italy, of all things. This is a lot, just from one place. I also didn't realize that you could do this at a particular depot, as you'd go external contracts and then it's just a ton from just this place specifically. Key point though, literally none of them are to anywhere else in Greece. Like, nothing at all. I could go to Finland. I can't go somewhere else in Greece. That's how bad their contract generation system is. But unfortunately, yeah, the real thinking strat would have been to explore everything on this side of the island before coming down here, so then I could just service warp to the other side of the island again, instead of having to drive all the way back again. So I've got this little beach down here. You have to cross the road to get to the beach. How poorly planned is that? At the very least, they should have an overbridge. I'm fairly sure that anything that is left over from the hotel, they would have a smaller truck take it closer to town before it gets loaded onto a container to be taken away by a bigger truck. That's just my gut feel. I should have driven around here in the first place and then gone back just on the straight road. Never mind. Clearly I'm not onto it today to think about the good strategies when they're relevant. But we can enjoy the viewpoint at least. There we go, Sights and Legends, view cutscenes from at least 8 viewpoints in Greece. Even though I'm fairly sure I've missed a few that are populated on the map. So I know that they're there. But I picked up a secret one, so... Who's he? Again, footnotes. Some sort of explanation as to what I'm looking at. Like, what is this that I'm seeing? It doesn't even have a label to say what it is I'm looking at. It's like a little sculpture garden sort of plaza. Yeah, it doesn't even have a label to say what it is I'm looking at. Nice town though. Be really chill to just, yeah, stay there for a bit. You just wander down to the port, just sit down and watch the boats coming and going. there's the ferry, for example. Honestly feels like it's a bigger ferry than is necessary. I'm almost guarantee that the real one is smaller than this. It would probably be one that has maybe a 12 car capacity or something. You just run it regularly. So otherwise a massive boat like that, like this is not a large population. Again, I could just service warp. I wonder how much it is comparatively. Like if I go here and go tow to service, 830. How much is the ferry? I would hope much less. Oh, 40 euro. Yeah, 30 minutes, 40 euro. Okay. Good value. Now, it's the same boat, however, for going to the mainland. We'll take a look at jobs again, just in case something has popped up. Nope, Italy, Larissa. Oh, it's from the Artemia place. Yeah, hell no. External contracts. Beans. No, we missed out on that one. Lots to Taranto, interestingly. Athens. Nope. That's literally it seems. Is just one to Athens. Let's just plot our course. We want to drive to Kalamata. There is a photo opportunity there. There's services down here. We'll just direct to the services. And then we'll worry about looking for a delivery from there. But at least this is all fresh roads. And we're just going to be driving there, no trailer. Which means we can A, speed, and B, explore. Oh, now it's nighttime? Well, I think we find somewhere to sleep first then.
Turn left.
Whoa, okay, I thought this was going to be like a smooth on-ramp. Nope. It is just an abrupt T-intersection. Okay, and then there's apparently a rest stop off to the right. But, okay, not accessible from the road I'm now on. Okay. I think I just go to my garage. I'm not sure, I haven't actually bought it, so I think I just go to the garage, make it my garage, and then I just sleep there. That's a lot easier than trying to figure out how to get to the other spots that are indicated on the GPS.
Go straight. Rerouting.
And buying the garage is convenient because it allows me to use it as a fast travel point in future to go back and pick up all the other little bits that I've missed. Not an immediate priority,
When possible, make a U-turn.
but definitely something that I want to do at some point. Okay. Let's sleep. So that way we can see what we're doing. I thought that engine on the hoist center of frame to the right there, it looks like Homer Simpson. It says Scribblio with the boys, just making Homers out of everything again. I mean, that is appropriate to be drawing Homer as part of the Grease DLC, so, you know. I've just got the classics on the brain, clearly.
Turn right. Turn right.
Enough clowning around, though. Let's get on the road.
Exit right.
And we can travel as fast as we like, which is always dangerous. And it's kind of annoying because it would have been nice to get a qualifying delivery to go from here to Kalamata. Because then we wouldn't be gambling about whether or not we can make something to Kavala work just by ferry hopping. But if it's not there, then, well, I can't manifest it. I guess actually I could look from Patras now, couldn't I? That would be the responsible thing to do, actually, is to look and see. Is there anything from Patras to Kalamata? There is. It's back the way that I came, though. But it is 219 kilometers, which is long enough to qualify. I should do this. We'll have to abort what we're currently doing and just turn around. Just going to have to grind to a halt and turn around.
Let's do this.
Actually, let's go down and we'll... it's where I just passed. It's from literally where I just was. That's funny. There's a depot sort of area down here. I should do what the map actually tells me to do for a change and use that to turn around. Because it's easier to discover that now than trying to do it while I'm hauling a trailer.
Go straight.
So everything's kind of worked out for the best, sort of. Still wasting a bit of time,
Left,
but...
and then turn left.
Yeah, because we can go down to the far end.
Turn left.
Okay, it's telling me to turn left here, actually. That's interesting. And then loop back around, rather than turning left further along. That's interesting, but on reflection, I kind of like it. And I kind of prefer it. What's this? This is just a little dead end with rubbish. Okay. Well, I'm sorry I came down here. This is like a random encounter spot from an RPG. Oops. Differential lock could help you. No, I don't think it would. Just not getting stuck on a bollard would have helped me.
Turn right.
What's this? Oh, it's like a canal. Okay. With hopefully an invisible wall to stop me going into it. Oh, it does have crosses, so I can't go across there. I guess this is a farm area? I guess that's an irrigation canal then. This is actually quite good because it sets me up to be on the correct side of the road, or the easier side of the road, to just go into the gas station that's there as well. I hope that most of this road is going to be discovered both sides without me having to retrace my steps. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have wanted to try and take a trailer on this to explore.
Go straight.
Just for the sake of exploring. It would be bad enough bringing a trailer in here to actually legitimately go to this place.
Okay.
And let's just
find a new route.
go in until it discovers the depot,
Never mind.
which is actually this bit off to the
Find a
right.
route.
There we go.
Make a U-turn now.
Just did. Oh, I love those barriers. They were so responsive. They shot up really quickly and before I even got to them. That is so nice. Can you please recommend those to the toll booth people? Because theirs go really slow and don't trigger until you're right next to them. I really should have thought to look before I left the port area. Because, you know, just in case it was the other direction as well.
Continue straight.
But I'm glad I thought to look at least now. Banking a lot on the idea that I'd even get a delivery from Kalamata to Kavala, which feels like a stretch at best, but just in case I do, at least I'll already have Kalamata crossed off. So if the delivery doesn't qualify, because I shortcut by taking lots of ferries, and don't actually drive the 200 k's necessary, if that means it doesn't count, then at least I won't have to also revisit Kalamata. I think I've wasted enough time
Go straight.
for now exploring random roads.
Turn
I
right.
think I should just really get on with it, as Geralt is so fond of saying.
Finally, we are here.
So we've got a big industrial coil to deliver. I hope that this will be fine on the
Let's get
roads
this
that I'm
job
about to
done.
take. This is a heavy load too, isn't it? 34 tons. Okay, so not the worst. Not technically a heavy delivery, I think.
Go straight.
And this is good because now it means that I can have the wider field of view third-person angle when it comes to driving the road down to Kalamata, because it's probably a pretty scenic drive, I think. And it wouldn't really be nice to just be stuck inside the cab the whole way. We already had that on
Turn right.
the island we were just on, Argostoli.
Turn
I don't know if that's the name of the island. That's just the name of the city on it. Island probably has another name. 88 k's to Pyrgos, which wasn't even on the map. Not deserving of a town label, I guess. Sad for them. Alright, time to kick back and enjoy the coastal road, I think. Hopefully it'll be alright driving third-person view with this massive trailer through some of these corners. At least to start with, it's all just pretty easy corners. It's nice, smooth turns. I'm not sure if it's going to get super twisty later or not.
Keep right, and then continue
We've got
straight.
these weird bollards that we're hemmed in. I don't like that. It means I have to really pay attention to whether or not I'm in the lane or not. So awkward along here with the bollards in the middle of the road. I'm having to be really mindful of where I am in my lane. And it sucks that this is the side that's only single lane at the moment. Because it means that the camera's constantly hitting trees if I'm off to the side. It looks like it widens up ahead, so that's good. That'll make it a bit easier.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, they're making me do a right turn? Rude. Well, we're actually going to go on the wrong side of the road for this one. Because there's no way I could make this corner otherwise. Thankfully, no one was coming. Skinny roads for a big trailer. It's like a footpath on the side of the bridge, but it just stops. There's not actually a pavement. What's the point of that? Nice countryside through here, though. It is a nice drive. The speed limit's actually only 50. That's funny. Kinda not surprised, though, through here. And, I mean, our truck was struggling to do much more than this anyway. Because I think we were climbing a bit. Must have flattened out now.
Get ready to turn
Cartonero. Carlonero, sorry. Carlonero Beach.
Turn left.
Please discover the whole intersection. Thank you. There's a tractor just parked over there. That looks weird. Okay, whatever. Funny. Okay, so we're coming into Kalamata now, I'm guessing. There's a different road that we can take further south, down to the gas station there. Hopefully there's something else of interest down there as well that makes it easier for us to explore that later. I kind of hope that that's actually the road into the city and that the road we're taking is off towards Patras again. So we're kind of overshooting a bit to do this delivery. So we'll just old viaduct there. An old aqueduct, probably. Alright, we've now crested the hill. On the descent now. The truck was struggling through some of those sections to actually maintain speed. So there is another road, back road that goes down there, another gas station. I presume that's like a back way into town? I don't know, maybe there's just a depot at the end of it. Curious to see where that road off to the left ends up leading. If there's like another way that it joins up to town, or whether it's just a dead end to a depot or something. My money's on the latter, to be honest. Yeah, it's going off a completely different direction to the rest of the road. So that's interesting. I wonder what's over there. It's probably another hotel or something, let's be honest. Some other resort beach. It looks like we're delivering down towards where the port is anyway. So that's handy. Sets us up nicely for the next one.
Exit right.
I think we go cab now.
Take the second exit.
Now that we're coming into town. Kalamata discovered.
Exit now.
Which would, or should, have given us the achievement for discovering all cities in Greece. Except that for some reason the discovery achievement was like 12 out of the 15, which is such a cop-out. But we have been to all 15, and that matters more. You have to go to all 15 for the personal goal for the community event anyway, so yeah. It'll actually be interesting to take a look at achievement percentages after the event is finished. Because they always go on about how, oh, there's been such good uptake with the community event. But it'll be interesting, based on player numbers and stuff, like, you'll be able to figure out, based on the percentage of people who have gotten just the achievement for exploring the cities. That's the minimum bar. Like, if people don't have that, they can't have gotten the personal goal in the community event either. And I wonder if there's numbers on how many people actually complete their personal goals. And therefore that should be the metric by which you judge how successful was the DLC launch.
Turn right.
Because I've noticed before that there's a lot of people who don't get the exploration achievements back when it was like 100%. But if they're not even getting them now that it's not even 100%, that's telling.
Good driving.
Alright, where do you need it? Hell no. This thing is way too big and heavy for me to bother with that. Oh, I stopped too short again? It's always like a meter short. Huh, I thought this should be heavy, 7 out of 8. It seems that there's one more heavy cargo that I need to deliver for another achievement, and I didn't even realize. Alright, I don't even know how to track that one. Alright, one more delivery to go, and that is back to Kefalonia that we've driven through but never delivered to. Can we get one from here? My bet is no, but I'm happy to be proved wrong. Athens, Athens, Athens. Chios, Patras, Rhodes. At least all of these have been Greek so far, which is great. Lamia, Larissa. And now it's Italy. There we go. It's bound to run out eventually. There's Thessaloniki, which is most of the way there. So Kavala would be around here. Oh no, because there's Sofia. Yeah, which is further. Okay, no Kavala delivery. Unfortunate, but not unexpected.